It's a beautiful morning in Colorado, and we're going to ride the Rio Grande Trail today. It's 42 miles long, and it runs from Glenwood Springs down to Aspen. We're not going to do every single inch of it, but we're going to do enough to give you a flavor for it, and
off we go.
We rode two different sections of this trail. We started our ride in Carbondale at the Artway Derail Park, which is about mile marker 14, and rode to Basalt, which is about mile marker 20.5. Trail users will find a scattering of picnic tables and benches along the route, but there isn't any potable water. Vault toilets are found at various places. And for those wishing to bike portions of the trail, you can also take an RFTA bus to and from various trailheads between Aspen and Rifle. Bike racks on the buses are provided. You'll have to pay a nominal fee to bring your bike in addition to the bus fare. Unfortunately, the buses can't accommodate e-bikes. We weren't on the trail very long when we hooked up with the Roaring Fork River, and this river will go along the trail all the way to Aspen. Class 1 and Class 2 e-bikes are allowed on the Rio Grande Trail between Two Rivers Park and Glenwood Springs and the Pitkin County line at Emma Road and Basalt. Only Class 1 e-bikes are allowed from Emma Road to Aspen. Curious about what the goats are at work doing? Well, they're trying to shift away from spraying toxic and harmful herbicides to maintain the trail, and instead, in August and September, goats are used to graze and build soil health through the lower 20 miles of the Rio Grande Trail. The goats are fenced into one area, they eat up the amount of grass that they need them to, and then they move the fence and the goats further down the trail. So we're on the Rio Grande Trail. It's a beautifully paved trail, well maintained. It's windier than anything in sections, but it's a nice day. And although you might think we are in Texas with the Rio Grande, we are in Colorado, and I guess it got its name from a railroad line. The trail is built on the Aspen branch of the former rail corridor of the Denver and Rio Grande Western Railroad. Trains stopped running here between the 1960s and the mid-1990s. For our next trail section, we drove to Aspen, which is the end of the trail at mile marker 42, and rode up to Woody's Tavern in Woody Creek, which is mile marker 35. The bike trail takes you right through the John Denver Sanctuary. This 4.5-acre area was built to celebrate John Denver's life and reflects his passion for nature and protecting the environment. It definitely is worth taking a few minutes to wander around. The 7 miles or so we rode from Aspen going north on the trail was very different than the way coming down. There were a lot of little side trails, and there's all kinds of different paths you can ride and explore in this area. Well, we're in Aspen, and the film festival happens to be going on, so town is a zoo. I was hoping to go downtown, but I think that's not going to happen. But the bike trail down on this end is absolutely beautiful. You aren't too far out of Aspen when you notice that you're starting to climb up above the Roaring Fork River. Okay, what did you order?
Philly cheesesteak.
What do you think about it?
It's beautiful. We'll see how it tastes.
Back bean burger.
That's a big burger.
We chose the Glenwood Canyon Resort because its location was perfect. It was literally steps away from the Glenwood Canyon Recreation Trail, which we wanted to ride. And also, if you jumped back on the Glenwood Canyon Recreation Trail and went toward Glenwood Springs, you could jump on the Rio Grande Trail if you want, or just a short car ride to the trailhead.